Most of us mistake silence for strength. We tolerate, we absorb, and we adapt. We soften our edges to keep the peace, shrinking our own presence so someone else can feel a little louder. This habit relies on a specific logic. We downplay our own worth to ensure the people around us never feel insecure. We are raised to believe that endurance is a synonym for love. We are told that maturity means swallowing every truth that might cause friction, and that self-sacrifice is a noble end in itself. But there is nothing noble about a relationship where only one person is doing the compromising. Letting someone chip away at your spirit, one, it's not a big deal, at a time, eventually leaves you with nothing left to give. We label ourselves as understanding, but often we are simply afraid. We fear losing people, being called selfish, or standing alone with a truth that others might find uncomfortable. Over time, this constant surrender results in a version of yourself you no longer recognize, someone who says yes to a life they never actually wanted. The Bhagavad Gita provides a framework to dismantle this trap. It teaches us to act without ego, but it never suggests that we should surrender our self-respect to maintain someone else's comfort. We see this through Arjuna, a warrior on the verge of emotional collapse. He stands on a battlefield, facing an army of his own family. Arjuna attempts to justify his hesitation as a virtuous choice. He believes refusing to fight is choosing the path of peace, avoiding a devastating conflict. But Krishna identifies this as a delusion. He recognizes that abandoning a necessary conflict just to keep others comfortable is actually avoidance masquerading as virtue. The Gita's core rule is clear. You can serve others without ego, but you must never sacrifice your self-respect to do it. Betraying your boundaries for temporary harmony is a failure of character, not a moral victory. Central to this is Dharma. We often mistake duty for agreeableness, assuming our job is keeping others happy. But Krishna defines Dharma differently. It requires standing exactly where you need to stand, even when it makes people deeply uncomfortable. In a modern context, fulfilling your Dharma might mean walking away from a toxic situation. It means speaking up and refusing to apologize for needing the same respect you offer to everyone else. When affection requires you to shrink so that someone else can feel taller, you are being managed, not loved. Real affection never views your self-respect as a currency for the transaction. Demanding respect represents the clarity of purpose that Krishna calls spiritual duty. It is the moment you stop managing people's reactions and start honoring your own truth. Healthy love sees you in your full height. It refuses to punish your honesty or feed off your guilt. It looks at your boundaries and says, "Good, I wouldn't want you any smaller." Your values and your limits are not liabilities. They serve as your internal compass for navigating the world. Replacing this compass with someone else's expectations causes damage that stays with you. It leaves you a stranger to your own values, playing a background role in someone else's drama. When you feel that internal ache, the one whispering, "This doesn't feel right," listen to it. Speak the truth. Draw the line. Walk away if you must. Choosing to enforce your boundaries honors the fact that you were never meant to forget yourself in the first place.